Good morning, Rattlers. It is so good to be here tonight, or today. They didn't tell me there was a walk-up music option because I had something in mind, but I wasn't given that option. Uh, uh, good day, Rattlers. My name is Franco Harris, and I am a proud alumnus of Florida A&M University. While I originally hail from the Chicago area, I now live in DC with my wonderful wife, who is also a Rattler, and a member of the Beta Alpha chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Incorporated. And we have two children, Garrett, who's in high school, and a daughter, Camille, who is a sophomore here at Florida A&M University. Professionally, I serve as the managing vice president and bank treasurer of the sixth largest commercial bank in the country, Capital One. So everybody knows what's in my wallet. I couldn't help it. Today, I have the profound honor of introducing my friend, my line brother, and five-star ranked Rattler, Kenneth Jones. Now, I'm sure you guys are wondering, what exactly is a five-star Rattler? So the Rattler ranking system is a very, very scientific ranking tool designed by me that is used to just simply describe how good of a Rattler you are. And despite there only being 5 criteria to be a five-star Rattler, being able to achieve all of them is pretty rare. So just so you guys have something to aim for, I'm going to give you the criteria and talk a little bit about how Kenny met that criteria. All right, criteria number 1. You need to get a degree from FAMU and use that degree to ascend to the highest level of your chosen field. Kenny is the Chief Executive Officer, CEO, of HCA Florida Northwest Hospital. Prior to joining HCA Florida, Kenny served as the CEO of the St. Joseph Hospital, the CEO of the Orthopedic Hospital of the Lutheran Health Network in Fort Wayne, and he was CEO of the Southeast Orthopedic Specialist in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm trying to get to CEO 1 time, and he's done it 4 times. And there's no higher role in an organization than CEO. What Kenny has achieved professionally is the highly unattainable aspiration of anyone who enters into the hospital administration field, and definitely meets my first criteria. Criteria number 2, while you're at FAMU, you need to get involved and make an impact on campus. While Kenny was on campus, he was in the Marching 100. He served as a student senator, and he was initiated into the Beta Nu chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha. He leveraged all of those organizations to consistently make his mark on the campus during his time. All right, criteria number 3. Now, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. You need to marry a Rattler. I mean, just think about it. Just think about it for a second. How are you going to say that you're a 5-star Rattler, and you have somebody walking around your house with a ridiculous Alcorn State jersey on? That don't even make sense. And let me tell you, hold on, I'm going to diverge a little bit. Kenny not only married a Rattler, he married the Rattler. Kenny's wife, Hope, was Miss Freshman. She was Miss FAMU. She was initiated into the Beta Alpha chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Incorporated. She has co-founded several mentoring programs, charitable organizations, and co-founded one of the livest FAMU alumni events of the summer, Rattlers on the Vineyard. And if you need anything, a new pair of shoes, a vacation plan, a discount on a hotel, a party plan. Whatever you need, Hope just figures it out. So not only is Hope like a sister to me, she's a dedicated wife, a loving mother, and she's the plug. All right, criteria number 4. You need to send at least one child to FAMU and create that multi-generational Rattler thing. Kenny and Hope have 2 amazing children who I call my nephews, KJ and Cooper. KJ had me worried for a while, but he ultimately did the right thing, and he is now a thriving freshman here at FAMU. And I have my fingers crossed that Cooper's right behind him. I see you, Coop. Criteria number 5. This is a really important one, and this is the last one. After you leave FAMU, you need to give back financially and with your time. For all you folks who are alumni, you're fully aware that when you leave FAMU, there is something that attaches to your heart. There is something that gets poured into your spirit that is very different than any place else on earth. And it is so important that we pay that back. Since Kenny has graduated, he has generously donated to FAMU. He has come back to speak in classrooms. He's been a various advisor to folks in the administration. And he's just poured his heart back into FAMU. So as I said, the criteria of a 5-star Rattler is very simple, but not so easy to achieve, which is part of what makes Kenny's and his relationship to this university so special.